Good morning students, how are you all? Hope you are all safe at home. In today's class we are going to see about adjectives, okay? First let us see what is meant by adjective. An adjective modifies or gives more information about a noun or pronoun. It tells about the quality, quantity, number of the noun that it describes. Okay, we read once again. An adjective modifies or gives more information about a noun or pronoun. It tells about the quality, quantity, number of the noun that it describes. So adjective means it is nothing but it is a modifier. Okay, it's a modifier and it gives more information about the noun and the pronoun. So you have already know what is meant by noun and what is meant by pronoun. Okay, so it gives more information about a noun and a pronoun. It tells about the quality, quantity, number of the noun that it describes. So what is the adjective describes? It describes the quality, quantity and number of the noun or the pronoun. Okay, so I have written some examples for you. The hungry fox chased the cat. I drink little water. I will be absent for 6 days. Okay, look at the first sentence. The hungry fox chased the cat. Okay, so what is the noun in this sentence? Very good. So the fox is the noun in this sentence. So the hungry is known as the adjective because it gives the information about the fox and it also acts as the modifier. Okay. I drink little water. I drink little water. So water is the noun in this sentence and little is the adjective because it gives information about the water of how much I have. Okay. Whether I have more water or little water. And the third sentence. I will be absent for 6 days. Okay, I will be absent for 6 days. So I am going to get leave for how many days? For 6 days. Okay, I am giving some additional information about the noun. So it is known as the adjective. Some adjectives are used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Some adjectives can be used in both countable and uncountable nouns. So what is meant by countable and uncountable noun? Countable noun means we can able to count them and the uncountable noun means we can't able to count them. Okay. Look at the example. There are 4 chairs. I have some food. Okay. There are 4 chairs. So can you able to count the chairs? Yes, definitely we can able to count the chairs. And this is known as the countable noun and this 4 is known as the adjective because the chair is the noun and we give additional information about the chair because we give additional information about the chair like how many chairs are there. Okay, so there are 4 chairs. It gives some more information about the noun. I have some food. I have some food. So this is the uncountable noun. So the food that means I have some rice. Okay, can you able to count the rice? No, we can't able to count the rice. So it is known as the uncountable noun. And some in the sentence is known as the adjective because it gives information about the noun food. Okay, shall we read once again? An adjective modifies or gives more information about a noun or pronoun. It tells about the quality, quantity, number of the noun that it describes. Example, the hungry fox chased the cat. I drink little water. I will be absent for 6 days. Some adjectives can use with both countable and uncountable nouns. Example, there are 4 chairs. I have some food. So the first sentence is countable noun and the second sentence is the uncountable noun. So next we are going to see the kinds of adjectives. Okay, there are 2 kinds of adjectives. The first one is attributive adjective and the second one is the predicative adjective. So what are those adjectives? The first one is attributive adjective and the second one is the predicative adjective. Now let us see what is meant by attributive adjective. We can place the adjective before the noun or pronoun. They are known as attributive adjective. Okay, attributive adjective means it is nothing but placing the adjective before the noun or the pronoun. Okay, if we place the adjective before the noun or the pronoun, it is known as the attributive adjective. Example: she is a famous singer. Okay, she is a famous singer. So what is the noun in the sentence? Very good. The noun is singer. Okay. So the adjective has been placed before this sentence. So famous is the adjective here. So the adjective has been placed before the noun. So it is known as the attributive adjective. So the second kind is predicative adjective. We can also place the adjective after the noun or pronoun. They are known as predicative adjectives. So predicative adjective means it's nothing but it is of placing the noun or the pronoun after it is of placing the adjective after the noun or pronoun. It is known as the predicative adjective. So look at the example here. This singer is famous. Okay, this singer is famous. So singer is the noun in the sentence and the adjective has been placed after the noun. So it is known as the predicative adjective. Have you understood what is meant by attributive adjective and predicative adjective? Shall we see from first? Attributive adjective means we can place the adjective before the noun or pronoun. They are known as attributive adjective. Example: she is a famous singer. We can also place the adjective after the noun or pronoun. They are known as predicative adjective. Example: this singer is famous. Now let us see the order of the adjective. Okay. Sometimes we use more than one adjective before a noun. So the adjective must be placed in a particular order. Okay. Sometimes we use more than one adjective. So we won't use only one adjective. In some cases, we will use more than one adjective. Okay. So the adjective must be placed in a particular order. While using more than one adjective, we have to be very careful in the order. Okay. So we have to place them in a correct order. Now let us see the order of the adjective. So this is the order of the adjective. Okay. First, number, opinion, size, quality, age, shape, color, nationality or material, purpose. Okay, these are all the order of the adjective. The first one is number. For example, 12. Okay, opinion, beautiful. So these are all the examples. Size, big. Quality, smooth. Age, young. Shape, circle. Color, pink. Nationality or material. So nationality is an Indian and material is silk. Purpose, washing. So while if you are writing in the adjectives in order, you have to follow this one. Okay. For example, he bought a dash 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 table. Okay. So this wooden, small, brown are the adjectives in the sentence. So what is the wooden? Tell me, wooden is the opinion. Okay, wooden is the opinion. So first comes wooden and next to the wooden it comes the size. So how the size is? Size is very small. Okay, small refers to the size. So first there comes opinion and next the size and this brown refers to the color. Okay, this brown refers to the color. So you have to write according to this order. So he bought a wooden small brown table. Okay. Look at the second example. Priya saw a dash lamp. Okay. So there are 4 dashes. The first one is large. So the large refers to the size. Okay. The large refers to the size and the glass refers to the opinion of how it is and the red refers to the color and the Turkish refers to the nationality. Okay, so you have to write according to this order. So in your book exercise, there will be given options for you in a shuffle manner. So you have to arrange them in this order like number, opinion, size, quality, age, shape, color, nationality or material, purpose. Okay, have you understood the order of adjective? Sometimes we use more than one adjective before a noun. So the adjective must be placed in a particular order. So this is the order for it. So next we are going to see the kinds of adjectives. Okay, the kinds of adjectives. So these are all the kinds of adjectives: descriptive adjective, demonstrative adjective, possessive adjective, quantitative adjective, numeral adjective, interrogative adjective, distributive adjective, proper adjective. Okay, shall we read once again? Descriptive adjective, demonstrative adjective, possessive adjective, quantitative adjective, numeral adjective, interrogative adjective, distributive adjective, proper adjective. Now let us see one by one. Okay students, now let us see the kinds of adjectives. Descriptive adjective or adjective of quality. So this descriptive adjective can also be said as adjective of quality. Next, demonstrative adjective, possessive adjective, quantitative adjective or adjective of quantity, numeral adjective, interrogative adjective, distributive adjective, proper adjective. Now let us see one by one. So they have given 3 columns, okay, kinds of adjectives and their usage and their example. First one, descriptive adjective or adjective of quality. The usage of this adjective is, it is used to describe the nature or characteristics of a person, animal or thing. Okay, I'll read it once again. It is used to describe the nature or characteristics of a person, animal or thing. So it is nothing but it describes the nature or the characteristics of a person, animal or thing. Example, Amrita is a helpful girl. Okay, the first sentence is Amrita is a helpful girl. So Amrita is a noun. Okay, she is a person. So how Amrita is? Amrita is very helpful girl. Amrita is very helpful girl. So here the girl's characteristic has been mentioned here. The second example, a new bakery has opened near our house. A new bakery has opened near our house. So how the bakery is? The bakery is new one. Okay, so here they describe the nature of the bakery, whether it is old or new. So this is known as the descriptive adjective or adjective of quality. The next one, demonstrative adjective. The usage of demonstrative adjective is, it is used to demonstrate or point to a particular person, animal or thing. So demonstrative adjective means it is nothing but it is used to demonstrate or point to a particular person, animal or thing. So it is nothing but it is of pointing out the person, animal or thing. The demonstrative adjectives are this, that, these and those. The demonstrative adjectives are this, that, these and those. Example, this water bottle is empty. This water bottle is empty. So there is a water bottle. So we are pointing out the bottle with the word this. Likewise, those apples look juicy. So there are apples. We are pointing out the apples in the word those. So if we point out to a particular person, animal or thing, it is known as the demonstrative adjective. The next one, possessive adjective. Possessive adjective means to show that something belongs to someone. Possessive adjective means to show that something belongs to someone. The possessive adjectives are my, your, our, is, her, its and their. So if a thing belongs to someone, it is known as the possessive adjective. So the possessive adjectives are referred by the words like my, your, our, his, her, its and their. Example, is this your pen? Their garden has many flowers. So is this your pen? So this pen belongs to someone. that the word has been described as your. Likewise, the garden has many flowers and the garden belongs to someone, and they have mentioned with the word there. So if a word is used to show that something belongs to someone, it is known as possessive adjective. The next one is quantitative adjective or adjective of quantity. So now let us see the usage of this. To indicate the amount of a noun but do not indicate an exact number. To indicate the amount of a noun but do not indicate an exact number. Okay, what it will do, it indicates the amount of a noun, that how it is, but it won't tell its exact number like 1, 2 or 3. Adjectives of quantity include some, many, much, more, less, several, a few, a little, a lot of, enough, and so on. So these words indicates the quantitative adjective or adjective of quantity. Okay, adjectives of quantity include some, many, much, more, less, several, a few, a little, a lot of, enough, and so on. So the example for quantitative adjective is many people attended the program. Many people attended the program. So the people has attended the program, but we don't know the exact number of people, that how many people have attended. Likewise, there are a lot of oranges in the basket. There are a lot of oranges in the basket. So the basket contains many oranges, but we don't know the count, how many oranges are there in the basket. So we have mentioned with the word a lot of. Okay, so while referring with some, many, much, more, less, several, a few, a little, a lot of, enough are known as quantitative adjective or adjective of quantity. Next one, numeral adjective. The usage of numeral adjective is to give the number of a noun. To give the number of a noun. To show the place of a noun in a sequence. To show the place of a noun in a sequence. So, example of numeral adjectives are 1, 2, 3, first, second, third, and so on. Okay, so these words refers to numerical adjectives. So it gives a number to the noun and shows the order, the place of the noun in a order that where it is. For example, 5 girls are wearing blue dresses. 5 girls are wearing blue dresses. So the girls are wearing blue dresses, but it says the count. It says the exact count of how many girls wears the dresses. So there are 5 girls wearing the blue dresses. This is a kid example. History books are on the second shelf. History books are on the second shelf. So in this sentence, it shows the place of the noun in this sequence. So it shows the place of the noun, that where the book has been. So the book has been in the second shelf. So numerical adjective means it gives the number of a noun and it shows the place of the noun in the sequence. And the numerical adjectives include 1, 2, 3, first, second, third, and so on. And the next one is the next one is the interrogative adjective. Now let us see the usage of interrogative adjective. It is used to ask a question about a noun. So we already know what is meant by interrogative. Okay, it is of asking questions. So to ask a question about the noun, interrogative adjectives include what, which, whose, and so on. So these words are called as the question words. Okay, if we ask a question about a noun, that is known as the interrogative adjective. Example, whose jacket is this? Whose jacket is this? Which dish would you like to try? Which dish would you like to try? So these words are called as the question words, and when we use these words, that sentence are known as interrogative adjective. And the next one is the distributive adjective. Distributive adjective. The usage of distributive adjective is it is used to describe specific members out of a group. It describes specific members out of a group, used to single out one or more individual items or people. Used to single out
one or more individual items or people. Distributive adjectives includes the words such as each, every, either, neither, any, and so on. So these words are called as the distributive adjectives. So it describes the specific member out of a group. For example, each student was holding a flag. So in the sentence, they are not pointing out the whole student, each and every student. So they are pointing out the specific members out of the group. Okay, each student was holding a flag. Likewise, either answer is correct. So either any one of the answer is correct. And last one is the proper adjective. Proper adjective means from proper nouns. Okay, from proper nouns. We already know what is meant by proper nouns. Proper nouns mean it is of giving a specific name. Okay, example. This shirt is made of Chinese silk. This shirt is made of Chinese silk. So this Chinese refers to the specific name. Okay, it refers to the specific name. Likewise, let us make some Mexican rice. Let us make some Mexican rice. So this Mexican refers to the particular place. So this is known as the proper adjectives. Next, demonstrative and possessive adjectives are placed before the noun that are modified. So the demonstrative and possessive. See here, the demonstrative and possessive adjectives will be placed before the nouns. Okay, for example, this glass is empty. This glass is empty. My book is on the table. So the glass and the book are noun in this sentence, and the demonstrative adjective this and the possessive adjective my has been placed before the noun. Look at here. So this has been placed before the noun glass, and the possessive adjective my has been placed before the noun book. Okay, so the demonstrative and possessive adjective are placed before the noun that they modify.
Next, we are going to see what is meant by compound adjective. Okay. Sometimes we combine two or more words to describe the noun. So what do they say? When we combine two or more than two words, it is known as the compound adjective. Okay. Example: Tagore is a well-known author. Tagore is a well-known author. So this well-known, okay, this well-known is known as compound adjective because there are more than one. Okay, there are two words, more than one word. So it is known as the compound adjective. Likewise, Diana is a 12-year-old girl. Diana is a 12-year-old girl. So in this sentence also there are more than one adjective. Okay. 12-year-old. So this is known as the compound adjective. Sometimes we combine two or more words to describe the noun. When we combine two or more words to describe the noun, it is known as the compound adjective. Tagore is a well-known author. Diana is the 12-year-old girl. And the last one is the formation of adjectives. Okay, formation of adjectives. We add suffix to some nouns and verbs to form adjectives. Support plus IV, supportive. Wonder plus FUL, wonderful. Okay. So what is meant by suffix? When we add letters to the end of the word. Okay. When we add letter to the end of the word, it is known as the suffix. Okay. We add suffix to some nouns and verbs to form adjectives. So to get adjectives, we will add the suffix to the word. For example, support. So when we add IV to support, it forms supportive. Likewise, when we add FUL to wonder, it forms wonderful. So these words are called as adjectives. So the formation of adjective means when we add suffix to some nouns and verbs, it will form the adjectives.
Okay students, now let us see how to do your exercises in your English grammar book. And so in page number 18, they have given underline the adjectives in these sentences then write A if they are attributive and P for predictive. Okay, so they have given 6 sentences and one has been done for you. So what you have to do, you have to find the adjective in these sentences and you have to write A if they are attributive and P for predicative. So what is meant by attributive? Look at here. We can place an adjective before the noun or the pronoun that it modifies. In this case, it is called as an attributive adjective. So if the adjective is placed before the noun or the pronoun, it is known as the attributive adjective. And if the noun or the pronoun is placed after the adjective, it is known as the predicative adjective. Okay, we can also place an adjective after the noun or the pronoun. Okay, it is known as the predicative adjective. So you have to identify the adjectives and whether to write whether it is attributive or predicative. So in page number 19, they have given complete these sentences by inserting the adjectives in the brackets in the correct order. So we have already seen the order of the adjective. Shall we recall it? Number, opinion, size, physical quality, age, shape, color, nationality, origin or material, purpose. So you have to write in this order. Okay, so they have given sentences, you have to write in the correct order. And in page number 21, they have given underline the adjectives in these sentences and write what kind they are. Okay, they have given 8 sentences and what you have to do, you have to find the adjectives. So we have seen many kinds of adjectives and you have to find it and write what kind the adjective is, whether it is descriptive adjective, demonstrative adjective, possessive adjective, quantitative adjective, numeral adjective, interrogative adjective, descriptive adjective or proper adjective. So you have to underline the adjective and you have to find out what kind they are. And the next one is complete these sentences with the correct compound adjectives from the box. So we have seen when we combine 2 or more words to describe the same noun, it is known as the compound adjectives. So they have given many compound adjectives and you have to write out the correct one for the below given sentences. And the last one is add the correct suffixes to these words to form adjectives. You may need to change the spellings of some words. So they have given the formation of adjectives. We already read that we add suffix such as ent, ant, ive, etc. to some nouns and verbs to form adjectives. So they have given some nouns and verbs. Okay, so we have to add these words to get an adjective. So we have already seen that suffix is nothing but when we add the letters to the end of the word, that is known as the suffix. So we have to add those words to the end of the words to make it as an adjective.
Okay students, and this is for your home assignment. Okay, complete page number 19, 21, 22 in your grammar book. Complete page number 19, 21, 22 in your grammar book. See you in the next class. Thank you.